She fine, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, she one of a kind, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, this is hard to find, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, she one of a kind, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, this is hard to find, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, she one of a kind, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, this is hard to find, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, she one of a kind, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, this is hard to find, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, she one of a kind, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, this is hard to find, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, goddamn she fine, she one of a kind.
How do you do it? Hope there's nothing to it. I vowed that I would not give in, but we turned to lovers from friends. Put up all night, hands on my thick thighs. Maybe it's those brown eyes. Know you from a past life. You got me open. You know every curve in my mind. Old school, you way past your time. Pull up to your spot and just vibe. My lover and my friend. Do you believe me when I say you got me knee deep in? I think I've fallen in. Now get me high like marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with the nana, you better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions, just your attention. You do it better. Let me go never. Let somebody say feel sexual. Get wetter when you feed my mind. Tell me that the shit's all mine. You do it better. For you it's whatever. Come be with me. What's blind now I see is you. I want more than just a sneaky link. How about forever, baby, what you think? Laid eyes on you and then I saw my dreams. You saw your body, everything between. Speak to my heart, boy. I love to feel your face by me, skin. Heal just to let your love in. Only you forgive me, good love. My lover and my friend. Do you believe me when I say you got me knee deep in? I think I've fallen in. Now get me high like marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with the nana, you better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions, just your attention. You do it better. Let me go never. Give me back shots in my back pots, make the clock stop. Some let's lie. Oh na 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 na. Only you forgive me, good love. Nervous tension, quenching for your love. Sipping, kissing, dripping for your love. Lotus flowers open for your love. Take me higher, I don't need me high like marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with the nana, you better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions, just your attention. You do it better. Let me go never.
Hey, watch out, little boy. Cameras and all of that shit. Hey, want to get on camera because you going too much. And I'm gonna hold you down while you crying on camera. Just make it cry, man. Yes, yes, yes. What's going on, y'all? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. We in the building, y'all. We gonna need some new co-hosts because my co-host keep it's day to day, y'all. Though it's day to day, but I'm gonna talk my shit. Let's talk about it. But anyway, so let me tell you why nobody seen me. They seen me for a hot second uh at the Oh, let me do here. Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
The
Hold
disclaimer.
On. Yeah, let me do this disclaimer real quick. So,
the cut up.
Everyone on the panel is expressing their opinion, and their opinion is strictly their opinion. It does not have anything to do with the brand, nor does it reflect on the brand's integrity. Okay, boom. I had to say that. All right.
So go ahead.
So, it started outside. Oh, well. Make sure y'all tune in on Busy One Radio on Sundays from 3 to 4. Men Mondays at 9. Women Wendy's Wednesdays. I said Wendy's. Women Wednesdays at 9:15. And Fridays, let's talk about it. All right, let's talk about it Fridays. But anyway, so it started outside when we got up there to code 51, actually. Somebody didn't park right, and couldn't nobody go through the parking lot because somebody ignorant, knowing they was blocking the whole thing for people to like get through. So it was like multiple cars piling up trying to get through, people getting out trying to see what's going on, why ain't nobody moving, blah blah blah. So I get out the car. My husband didn't even know I was out the car. I jumped out the car, left the door open just to tell the chick that was at the end, can she just bag up so everybody could like bag up and get out the space. So by the time I'm of course I wasn't rude or nothing. I was just like, hey, can you bag up so we could get out because we stuck. I just see some dude come out. I guess he do the jerk hut reggae stuff. They call him Easy or something. He do the reggae jerk hut or whatever. I don't know his name. I don't know. My husband know him.
Okay, yeah,
the dark skinned guy, short guy, real short. Yeah. So he come out and start going off. You ain't moving nowhere. This my shit, my establishment. He start throwing boxes. Like he just start clowning. Like, damn. Like I didn't even say nothing. I was like, recent? Yeah, last weekend. Damn. So he just started throwing boxes. But it seemed like he was on something or drunk or something. That ain't no excuse, but it was still just like too much. He just started throwing boxes, telling her he ain't moving. He paid bills. Where the fuck he at? He ain't moving. He unloading. It was only like 3 cars. We could have just bagged up real quick. You know what I'm saying? After they loaded up, it wasn't no big deal. It was just the way he came, right? So my husband look over and see I'm at the car. So he didn't even know. He wondering what's going on. He noticed that he talking to me. So he gets out the car and he like, is that what we doing? To the guy. He's still going the fuck off. So my husband took his gun out because he keep his gun on his holster, but he took it out the holster and put it in the car. His girlfriend seen it or whatever, but my husband ain't about to pull no gun out on nobody. He keeps his gun on him, of course. Yeah, but he put it up in the car. He put it in the car because he knows the guy. He wasn't about to, you know what I'm saying? That ain't what we doing, motherfucker. Like we don't get out like that.
Yeah, he put it up.
He put it up in the car. So we get in the club. We at the bar, get our drink, drama. He over there whispering to her like, and I look and I hit my husband like, damn, what's going on over there? So she start going off like he had a gun. He had a gun. So police start looking at us and coming around us. She was saying he had a gun. We got okay. I had mine too. Okay. So he had a gun and he all in her ear. Like, I don't know what he was saying to her. So then I see my sister and them over there. Cause she don't know the girlfriend or wife or whoever he got don't know who I know. But they say they've been knowing her forever. But they like, you my sis though. Like, ain't nothing about to go down up in this motherfucker. My people was bartending. She come from around the bar. Boom. What the fuck going on? Because she see I'm over there arguing. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? And she kept saying the gun. I said, he put the fucking gun up. I said, let him talk to that nigga. Yeah. You hear what I'm saying? Let him talk to him. Mm-hmm. So it was just a lot of drama. And he was out, he was on some bitch shit. He was on some bitch shit. And I don't know the nigga. I don't know him, but he was on some bitch shit. And his girl don't know me. She don't know who the fuck I know. But everybody that know me came and was like, what the fuck going on? So they coming around me telling me, like, they called me the next day, everything. Like, so they like, what's going on? Like, so they over there telling me, like, man, what the fuck? So I had to talk to them the next day to tell them what happened. It started outside. So I'm not about to stand in nobody's fucking club ready to wreck with nobody. Ready to fight a motherfucker. So we bounce. Like, we out of here. We ain't about to be standing this motherfucker like police surrounding us watching him because she kept talking about gun. Yeah. So we bounced. That's why.
Okay. I was wondering. Yeah.
We bounced. We wasn't. I didn't even know about it. We wasn't about to be up in that motherfucker and all that extra shit. And I'm ready to fight. And now I'm about to be looking up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my sister was like, you know, that wasn't gonna happen. I said, I get it, but I wasn't the way I am. I'm not about to sit up in nobody club.
Right.
After arguing with a motherfucker, just getting in this motherfucker and started outside. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So we bounced. You know what I'm saying? And I think him and my husband need to have a conversation because my husband know him. I don't know the nigga. Yeah. I don't know the girl. I don't know the nigga. I just know he do the reggae and he know everybody I know. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I know. I don't know dude. You feel me? But he was disrespectful, like he was on some fucking drugs or he was drunk as fuck, something. But he came out so reckless and disrespectful to me that it was like, wait a minute. I didn't even say nothing because I knew I was with my husband, so I wasn't going to argue with him at all. My husband just happened to look and see that the car door was still open, and I was out the car and was wondering what the fuck was going on. And so he got out the car and asked him, like, is this what we doing? He still was going off. So my husband thinking like, okay, well, let me take this, put this up, because I might, you know what I'm saying, have to do something to somebody about my wife. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's just how he is. So he like, is this what we doing? So he's still going off. So we just like, fuck it.
That's crazy.
We let them load up. We went in and it started being drama in the inside. Because he got the whispering to a motherfucker to her. And my husband felt like he was trying to get me jumped. Because some chick walked up on me out of the blue. Yes, whoever the chick is that was fighting at Brandy's that one time at the Bengals, short hair, she on a brown jacket. I'll show y'all. She walked up on me at the blue, but what they don't understand is like, I'm older, but I still got hands. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not about to let nobody do nothing to me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck is y'all doing? What is going on? Like, you feel me? So I was just like, wow. Like, she walked up on me out the blue. So I'm like, what did you talk about? You know what I'm saying? I looked at it right in her face. She walk away like, boom. They all over there. My husband felt like he trying to get my wife jumped.
Yeah.
But I got people coming from behind the bar. I got my sister there. She already was like, I know her, but you know, you my sister. So that ain't about the motherfucker happen. I'm gonna have to holler at her again. You feel what I'm saying?
So sad. We're too old for going through this.
Yeah. So that's why I got my own platform.
Young little kids do that shit.
Yeah, that's why I do my parties and do my platform. You know what I've been doing forever. That's why I do what the fuck I do, because I don't got time for that shit. Man, we trying to come out and have fun, and you motherfuckers out here on some drunk shit, arguing. The fuck out of here.
You can't even go support somebody that's doing something. Because of ignorance.
Yeah, that was some bullshit. They was on some sucker shit.
Drugs and your drunkenness to be
whoever he is,
female, about a man that you know of, and he already tried to have a basic conversation with you, but you want to take it there.
He asked him, "Is that what we doing?"
With authorities, but you want to be more than a little girl and hide behind an actual female.
Yeah, and try to whisper all in their ear. Yeah, that's what he was doing. That's what I seen. That's what I seen. That's what I seen. So he's a sucker nigga. Like, that's a sucker nigga. I would never patronize the goddamn thing he do. And everybody that patronize the shit that he do, that I know that they gonna still do it, but I'm gonna let them know what the fuck happened. You feel me? Like, that's some bullshit. And I had a couple people say I'm gonna have to holler at him because that's kind of fucked up.
Because like, I know him, but like from back in the days, and but I haven't seen him for a while. The last time I seen him was cold when he was cooking. It had something to do with food.
He ran out the kitchen or something.
Or something like that, right? And then I heard about the hut. Now I didn't know the hut had anything to do with him. I haven't seen him at the after our party's place. It's on Reading Road. So I went for the first time this Saturday.
Yeah.
And it was cool. It was chill.
Yeah,
he was nice to have something after hours.
He was loading up food. I guess he went out the kitchen or something.
Yes, I don't know.
But he was just so disrespectful. I don't know, but he need to know who I am because I'm not that. That's not the energy. But that's not the energy I do. You know, a lot of motherfuckers. I see them everywhere. I see you everywhere. I see your girl everywhere. I don't get down like that. My husband don't get down like that. So you needed to humble your motherfucking self. You was doing absolutely too much. Easy, whatever the fuck your name is. And I don't know the girl. I guess everybody tell me her name was Tasha. Something I don't know her name. But it was his girl. I don't care. I'm going to say it on here because we need to have a conversation because that was kind of fucked up. You feel me? And like Jamie J said, hey, I can't wait until you come up here on the 24th. Jamie J in the building. But yeah, so like you said, boo, I ain't on the energy. The energy was fucked up because we just got in there, just started getting drinks. Drama. Then all the police start surrounding because she kept saying gun. He had a gun. So my sis called me and was like, she said your husband had a gun, but she seen him put it in the car. Right. So what the fuck is you talking about? Why you screaming that shit in the club, bitch? You feel what I'm saying? Like you screaming that shit in the club, and you told my sis he put the motherfucker up.
Yes, he did the most responsible good thing.
He wasn't about to pull out no gun with dude. He know dude.
He put it away.
This trigger words, though. Them trigger
words.
words.
And he still wanted to intensify once y'all went in. Like that.
Yeah. Once we got in, it was my husband felt like he was trying to get bitches to jump me. So my husband was on the defense. He was like ready, like bitch, ain't nobody about to do shit in here. And I, you know me, I ain't about to allow it either. So I had people coming up behind the bar, my people from behind the bar I grew up with. My sis was there. She know her. She was like, wait a minute. That's my sister. She said she told her, like, that's my sister. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, you feel me?
That's
so, then my husband was just like, because of police and all that extra shit, like, we ain't got time for that. We ain't about to stand in nobody's shit. And I feel like I got to be ready to fight a bitch. Like, I'm out of here.
That's
you hear
crazy.
me? So
That's
we got up
crazy.
we drunk our drink. And we got up through. That's why. Yeah, we got up
years
through.
old. Like who want to keep doing?
We got up through that because we ain't got time for
He
that.
had to been trying to set you up to do something.
Me and my husband,
he was more than bitter hurt like a little girl.
Yeah,
to the point that because he couldn't get to you, he had.
My husband didn't even say nothing to him. But is that what we doing?
Trying to do something to you.
He was like, "This my wife you talking to."
Do nothing to you since he's saying that David was apart with you.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get him caught up some type of way. Like that's
some sucker shit. That's some sucker shit. He's a sucker ass nigga. Like that was some sucker shit. I don't give a fuck who know him, who know me. That's some sucker shit. Because he don't know me and I don't know him. I don't know his girl. None of them. But that was some sucker shit. He was on some sucker shit, some drunk shit. Get your profession together, nigga. If you professional, if you're professional, get your professional shit together because you was drunk as fuck. You was disrespectful as fuck. You just start going out for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Little man syndrome or something. I don't know what it was. I can't tell you. But at the end of the day, that was some sucker shit. He don't know me, but trust and believe I know a lot of motherfuckers that patronize your shit, that knows me, that know my husband, that know we don't fucking get down like none of that drama shit that happened. Like we don't do that. And then me and my husband is so like our tempers is like, we be ready, like you feel me? So we like, man, let's go. We out of here. We ain't about to stand in this motherfucker mad is ready to fight everybody in this motherfucker. And then people gonna be coming up to me. I'm gonna be having attitude. Like it was time to go. I was like, let's go. Like we drunk our drink though before we left. You know what I'm saying?
Home, we're safe.
Yeah, we drunk our little drink for a second and we bounced. We was like, we out of here. We ain't got no time for that drama ass bullshit.
That's unfortunate that an event that was supposed to be a nice event.
You know who I was going to see? All my people. Like,
and that's
they was mad they ain't see me.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm
they was mad they ain't see me.
Support somebody.
Yeah, and they didn't even be able to do that because of drama.
They was wondering where I was at. Like, where you was at? I'm like, girl.
And
I still ain't even told him. What happened. I still ain't even had a chance to because of that. But hopefully they watching, and that's why y'all didn't see me because it was drama, and me and my husband had to get up out of there. Like we out of here.
That's crazy.
So sad,
that's crazy.
Yeah, we don't have no problem with leaving drama shit. We out of here.
But not
Maybe
only
with them to see life, then you.
I don't fuck around. Only because I know me, you know.
Not only that, you know,
and my husband know him, so it was like
an event. It's an event that we came to support, but not only that, I spent my money to be here.
Spent my money.
You know, what I'm saying only for somebody to
be disrespectful because
right.
he renting out the kitchen. And he ain't want her to move, and I didn't say nothing to her disrespectful. I just said, can you bag up for us so we could get out of here? Because we was already sitting there for 10, 15 minutes. And then she pulled up, and we was like, we was just trying to bag up. Yeah. Here she come. Boom. We like, So I jumped out real quick, like, because we was already sitting there, and I had already went in, told them to tell the person blocking the area to move, license plate so they can like move and open that up. I had did all of that. Like, so we was already there before she pulled up and everybody was trying to bag out. Because people wanted to bag out. So by the time that happened, here come him out the back door, screaming and hollering, telling her she don't go no motherfucking where. I pay bills in this motherfucker. Then he threw the box of food, whatever the fuck it was. Like, yeah, he was clowning. And I just looked at him like, ooh. Because I know I was with my husband, and I know my husband know ain't too. So I'm like, and I know how my husband is. He be chill. He don't be on no bullshit. But motherfuckers know him. They know he don't play no bullshit either. So at the end of the day, you disrespecting his wife for no reason. Because I ain't even
say nothing.
Right.
Do nothing. To deserve that.
Didn't say nothing disrespectful at all to deserve the disrespect. But to me, I felt like he was on something. I said he got to be on something.
Well, that's enough for the energy.
But yeah, that's enough for that
energy. Subject.
Because they some suckers. All of them. Fuck them. Fuck y'all. But anyway, excuse my language. So, Efrata, tell the men to come on.
I so sad.
Yeah. I ain't about to keep giving it energy, but I needed to let everybody know what it was because a lot of people was wondering where the fuck I was at.
I ain't even hear about it doing it.
They get to ask all the
Yeah. I ain't giving that shit no more energy. I just felt like it was a lot of too negative energy too. Like, I'm not one of those people. I have negative energy towards nobody. Mm-hmm. So if you coming at me negative, then I'm telling everybody that I know to patronize your shit.
You're not like that, yeah.
I'm telling everybody that love me. I'm telling everybody. I'm sorry. I can't even help it. It was like, whoa, nigga, what? Okay. I already got a couple people was like, man,
that's crazy.
I'm gonna have to holler at him. Okay, so
I know little bitty dude.
Yeah, just doing too motherfucking
much. Got hot shit. Chill out. We'll see when we see.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell. I just wanted to tell.
I just had just asked because I was like, I ain't seen no pictures.
She was asking.
What happened with the thing?
I said,
she told me about her outfit that she was going to wear before y'all even went. Yeah. So I was looking for the pictures. Yeah. For the pictures, you know, how to take pictures. Mm-hmm. And I ain't seen none. So I know if I ain't seen nothing, it's a story. It's a backstory.
It be for us, Jamie. What you said. It be for me. Like I'm not. It ain't got shit to do with nobody. It was for me to walk away because I felt like, listen, I'm walking away from that.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
Yes, that's the best.
But anyway, what's up with the first question?
All right, so my first question is from the men, and this is something we truly want to know. Why do women wait until they fed up with a man and tell him that they don't want to mess with him no more instead of getting it on early, like in a relationship, you know, like so.
Let me go first, but finish the question.
Can we hear it again? Because I'm trying to make sure you.
Why is it that women conceal their exit date on a relationship when they already know prior that they want to get out of it when they're deeply involved with the man? Like, so you got feelings in this relationship now. You got stuff you done built up. Like, You already know you don't want to be with this man no more for any various odd reasons. It might be one that he's beating on you, he might be cheating on you, he might be not good with his finances, and he's taken from the home. Like
there could be a number of different reasons.
I was about to say that's so many
reasons. Yeah. But why do you women wait?
So basically, why don't we just get up, jump, and just leave?
It's easier said than done, depending on the situation. I'm gonna tell you, depending on the situation, it's easier said than done. I know women that be in abusive relationships. It's easier said than done to get out of the relationship, even though they want to get out of it. They're in an abusive relationship. He's abusive. So he got a lot of shit going on with where a motherfucker like, oh, this motherfucker crazy. He gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta plan it the right way to get away. Because they stalk. They stalk you. It be major. It depends on the person. Be major. It depends on the person. It depends on the situation. If you're talking about domestic. So it's easier said than done with that situation. I've been in a situation, domestic shit. Like it's easier said than done, but I planned my getaway and I skirted off burning rubbers.
So it's not necessarily have to be domestic. It can be that
it don't necessarily
it could be that he cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? It could be that he verbally abusive. Mental. It could be mental. You know what I'm saying? It could be a number of different reasons. But for me, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm not slow. I'm smart. And I'm not going to leave a situation, you know, and be in a worse situation than the one I'm already in. You know what I'm saying? I'm strategic. Just like a nigga be strategic, you know. So it just be like, I'm weighing my options and I'm going to leave the easiest way possible. So say I have children, you know, I'm not willing to take me and my kids and go stay in no shelter when I got a house right here. I'm going to plan my exit so I can have a lateral move. And it might be fucked up for the nigga. But in my thought process, it's no more fucked up than the shit you put me through while I'm here. You intentionally doing this shit. I'm allowing you to do it, but you're doing it just because you can. So just because you're doing it just because you can, let me plan my exit strategy to get the fuck away from you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So where I'm okay. I can make a lateral move. I ain't got to downsize too much. I ain't got to be stressful with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, it's not just the woman. It's a woman with children. You know what I'm saying? That's why we be strategic, because it's not just us. If it was just us, I can tell you peace signs to go stay in my mama. But when it's me and kids, it's a different. Mothers think of them and their children differently than fathers think of themselves and their children. You know what I'm saying? I got me and I got two other bodies that I'm responsible for. I'm not willing to go nowhere in no shelter to where they got bed bugs and roaches and things that my kids not accustomed to. Shit that I might not be accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not willing to do that. So I sacrifice my own mental stability. I sacrifice myself in our brains for our children to keep them, you know what I'm saying, from being in a particular environment. Our thought process be different. For a man, it could be like, well, you got him in the fucked up environment. Y'all in this house with this dude, you exposing him to this. But in my mind, I'd rather this is their father. You know what I'm saying? Their father that's doing this. It ain't like it's some random dude or nothing like that. This they daddy. So I'd rather them be able to see their daddy, you know what I'm saying, than me to go to this shelter and I gotta worry about staying awake while my kids sleep and guarding this, because I know people that's done stayed in shelters. It ain't all peaches and cream, and women don't be necessarily willing to do that.
So yeah, I guess it just depends the situation. You know what I mean? It depends on the situation. But then some of them they just wait for the next person or something. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I want to be by myself, or I'm gonna stay here and deal with that until I find somebody else. Then I'm gonna exit, strategy. I'm out. Like it just depends on the situation.
That's the last thing I've ever thought of if I was in a situation with somebody like a dude. But I did know I didn't want to be there
before you left.
Before I left, I did know that I was leaving.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I did know. I just wanted to do it in a way where I didn't have to go to jail.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So I had to strategically figure it out. Don't say shit to nobody and handle it on my own.
I definitely get that.
So why do y'all look at men differently when we do the same type of stuff that y'all do? That's why you get a lot of broken homes when the men to figure out, I'm out of here. I ain't gonna keep dealing with this crazy broad no more, and or whatever going on in relationship from their feelings. Like, why do y'all make it look like your dad walked out and he's a deadbeat and blah blah blah? But that's the question that gets skipped over. Like, why did that?
What man, the woman do?
Why did that man actually leave that house in the first place? You know what I mean? It could have been because of something that the woman was doing, but we're labeled as deadbeats or motherfucker who walked out on their family, but the shit wasn't right on her end. You know what I mean? Like, but it's different when y'all do it than when we do it.
Every situation is different. You know what I'm saying? I know plenty of men that's done stop messing with a bra because she crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I applaud you that you don't want to be in that toxicity. It's a difference. It's a difference between you leaving somebody because you know they super toxic, or she crazy, or she busting out all your car windows, and you know what I'm saying, every situation different.
Hey, watch out.
You know what I'm saying? But when I see men who decide that they want to leave because they ain't necessarily physically getting what they want from this relationship, or they feel like I want to have several relationships, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, I don't applaud those men. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't judge a man for leaving, because I know it's plenty of crazy guys out here. It's plenty of crazy bras out here. It's plenty of women out here that I'd be like,
I'm stepping on my white chairs.
It's plenty of women out here that I'd be like, ooh, if I was a dude, I would have smacked the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Women's situations
it's different. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't the same.
A man ain't worried. I say most of the time,
that's planning your exit strategy.
It's planning the exit strategy.
Men plan their exit strategy first. That's why you got a lot of households that don't have men.
Right, but see, the men, you know what I mean? To me, some of the men's strategies is cheating. They strategies is cheating with other women to leave the household.
It's other things.
But I know it is. It's like we said, it's other things.
But
that's one of the main things that the men do, though. The main thing is them starting fights so they can fuck with other females so they can leave that motherfucker. I'm telling you.
So I'm just saying. Like you got it. Now just that saying that you gotta think of the women that you're speaking to about this particular subject. We might not be the one to bust your windows out your car or take a man through a crazy situation. We can only speak upon what we've experienced, or we have talked to our friends and things of that nature. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you why Sharkeisha, you know what I'm saying, flattened out your tires.
I can't tell you that.
I can't relate to her. Not only are you looking at her crazy, I'm looking at her crazy like, oh girl, why would you do that? Why y'all got kids together? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, for us, you know what I'm saying, the conversation, you know what I'm saying, it be different. I find that a lot of times when we have these back and forth between the men and women, you know what I'm saying, it be you speaking from a particular point of view and us speaking from a different point of view, and like we not, you know what I'm saying, we see eye to eye, and we don't really understand. Like, I don't understand the women like you don't understand the men that we be talking about. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, you know, but I think for men and women, what we lack is we don't vet the people that we be involved with. Mm-hmm. We don't vet them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things come with we don't know her. If she look good on paper, she, you know what I'm saying, she talk a good game or whatever, but when you actually get to know this person, you be like, ooh, yeah, nah. If I would have known that about you, I would have never said hello. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We don't vet one another, you know what I'm saying, enough before we decide, you know what I'm saying, to swap energy with one another. You know what I'm saying? It'd be more physical at first than it be, you know what I'm saying, us thinking things through. You know what I'm saying? If I would have known the things that I known about, let's say, my children's father, I would have known some things about him, I don't know if I would have my children.
I could, yeah.
I mean, that's everybody.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what a problem come in is that we don't vet each other. You know what I'm saying? So then we get in these relationships where we find out the old girl crazy, or we find out the dude is super controlling, but it's already after the fact. We already in it.
So you can say that everybody got something to hide first going into.
Yeah, we don't. We fall in love with each other's representative. We fall for each other's representatives. You know what I'm saying? Just in general, not saying me personally or anything like that, but we the representative that someone shows us, we like that. Or we like the potential that we like see in a particular person. Like, she might not have this together, but she got potential. Or he might not have this together, but he had potential. But we can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, the men be having shit to hide. It don't be the women all the time. It be the men having shit to hide. Okay, next question, man.
No, I'm just saying, no, women be having shit.
I got a lot of comments too. I gotta read these comments.
If the women be having shit to hide, you know what I mean? You saying they don't, but they do.
She didn't say they don't.
I didn't say they. Yeah. That's not what I said.
She didn't say they don't.
But women do have shit.
That's not what I said. I said women be having shit to hide. I said, but men be having a lot of shit to hide though. It be the men. It be a lot of men. I don't know them women. I don't know them. I just know the men.
You enter into a relationship thinking that
I just know the men.
Be better than the last one.
So you know the women.
I think what we butt our heads with these conversations is that we're speaking from, like I said, what we know. You know what I'm saying? We can't relate. We can't relate to that particular.
That's the way we be saying on our panel.
Like, that's what we love.
About a specific set of men. Like, we're talking about a specific set of women.
Exactly.
We're just asking you women in general. So it's just
a general
question. That's all.
Same.
I get it. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Sam. Goddamn.
What's the next? Wait a minute. What's the next question? Because
Mike got it.
You know. It depends. Like I said, it depends on the person.
It do depend.
Because I ain't never had shit to hide. You want some?
I ain't no cup. Can I get a cup?
Hey, can y'all get my girl a cup, please?
Can I get a cup, please? Grandpa, Dad.
And some juice, brand juice, and some
brand juice. What's brand juice?
I was like, that's new. What's that?
Right.
I never heard that.
Hey, wait a minute. Put a little bit of that wine in them cups. Put a little bit of that wine in there. You ain't got no question for the women. We got my boy Payne in the building. Payne in the building. Shout out to Payne, man. Shout out to Payne.
All right. Yeah. One of my questions is, do you think that do you think women today take more focus on their success in their career than building a meaningful relationship?
Yes. Oh, yes, they do. They do. Wait. Repeat that. Hold on, y'all.
It's a two-part question.
Wait a minute. Okay. Wait.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to lead though. Hold on. All right, Payne, I'm fucking with you, but go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right.
I heard the first part.
Do you think women today are more focused on their career and their success than building a meaningful relationship?
And we say yes.
And then, if so, how does that impact their lives and their dating lives?
Oh,
heavy.
It impacts.
That's why they be lonely. That's why they be lonely, and that's why they and that's why they choose, and that's why they in my opinion, and that's why they date down. You know what I'm saying? They choose their career and chasing the bag more so than they build.
Men really don't care about that stuff.
No, but
yes, they do. Nowadays they do.
Real.
That is my perspective. Nowadays they do.
Real men don't put that much stock in how much you out here chasing your career. As long as you have a drive about yourself, you not lazy, you willing to, you know what I'm saying, you willing to do what you need to do for the unit. That's it.
But there are some men that really no, they expect you.
But then when you when you get a man,
look at you differently.
But when you get a man that's successful,
but that's what
let's say when you get when you know what I'm saying, when you're that you find a man that's successful, then at that particular point, that man wants you to say, all right, I send you get to your bag, but boo, now you chill out. I got this.
Also, too, in a relationship too, like say for instance, like if you know somebody in a relationship or whatever, we already know that the woman's money is her money, and then man's money is everybody's money.
No, our money is our money.
That's
we're not talking about like the one-off scenario, but for the majority, it's kind of like
it's a thought process.
That's an expectation. That's the given expectation. The silent rule that's in the relationship. That's what
your grandma said. Don't let your right hand know what the left hand doing. Always put you some money up to the side, baby, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? Realistically speaking, people who had grandmothers and mothers and things of that nature, based upon what things that they experienced, you always was supposed to have something put to the side just in case. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times back then, but women wasn't breadwinners and doing things like they are now, and men would leave them and then they wouldn't have shit. So you had to have something on the side. You know what I'm saying? That's different. I needed two of them, Jada. Oh. But yeah, I mean, yeah, they chase the bag and they totally disregard, you know what I'm saying, making meaningful relationships, and then they be out here solo and scorned and upset and things of that nature when you should and realistically speaking, if you are chasing something or you want to be a particular level, you should try to do them simultaneously so you can grow. You can grow with the person that you seek in a meaningful relationship.
I'm gonna say that just because I want a career and I want to, well, we didn't know it was that much more, but go ahead and drink that up, man. Be quiet. But yeah, so just because we got more in the back, but just because I'm working on my career doesn't mean that you should be focused on that as a man. Focus on something else, because I'm gonna make sure that I'm there, show you attention, do what I need to do on top of focus on my career if I want a relationship. So at the end of the day, but it ain't that hard. If you want this relationship, you want this man, you gonna focus on everything. Women wear multiple hats, and that's one of them that we can wear. But
scientifically,
so at the end of the
scientifically speaking, you cannot focus on both. You can't give them. Listen what I'm saying, Hosh. You can't give both of those equal amounts of energy. Something gonna fall to the wayside. You can't do everything. I know we women and we run the world, Beyonce, all that shit, but you can't do everything. Something you gonna spread yourself thin. Either you gonna neglect yourself,
But what if you already in a relationship with the person and you start working on your career? While you with that person, everything is every scenario is different.
He's talking about dating. He's talking about dating.
Chasing the bag.
Yeah. You can't do that.
Okay. He's talking about somebody chasing
you can't.
The bag.
You just saying somebody trying to be.
You can't.
Dating mode.
You can't.
When he says a woman's chasing the bag, how do you apply? How do you separate? How does that negatively affect your energy into trying to even cross that bridge from being single to being in a committed relationship? How do you balance that out and make yourself available?
Yeah, you're not. If you
are, everybody different.
You can't. If you are entrepreneur, if you are entrepreneur,
it was important.
Right. If you are entrepreneur, you out here trying to build your business. Everybody know on everybody's green earth know that if you're an entrepreneur, you are not putting in way more than 40 hours a week to build up that business. You don't have the time for nothing else. Nothing.
Yeah, but them the same ones complaining about men and dating though.
And then another
because they
But
can't
you
find
can't-
somebody
you
who's
can't-
willing to balance
So,
that.
Right, you ain't gonna
about it,
don't
so
wanna
they
beat
want
you,
it,
honey.
but
You
they
can't
want
find a man
it
to do
though.
that.
But you can't
You
complain
tolerate
about
something
something
like
if
that.
you're not willing to put the energy in
Let's
it.
do
You
something
can't
else.
put the energy into your business and complain about that you ain't got a man. You can't even see dude.
Especially if you want especially in the type of females, they really go for the niggas that got bags and stuff like that. So that type of man is already busy, just like you is too. So like, where's the time at?
Y'all not spending no time together.
He don't care about the dude that the females in that type of category most likely chasing. That guy does not care about that money because he already has it. You see what I'm saying? And he already knows that he'll take care of everything that you possibly need. So why are you about to go work for another person, clock in, and you taking time, you know what I'm saying, away from what we can be doing?
Why can't we go clock in and go work for somebody because he got some money? I'm gonna always have my personality and my own me.
Yeah. You want
Because I'm not gonna
you
change
know?
up who the fuck I am and me being a woman and what I want to do because he got money. His money is his money at the end of the day. So if some shit happened, that means that I'm left on my ass because I quit my job and didn't clock in and didn't go have no job, didn't have shit going on for myself because I knew he had money. I ain't never doing that. I ain't never doing that. As a woman, I'm gonna make sure I got a motherfucking something to hold me the fuck down at the end of the day. Because his money is his money. I'm just one of them.
It's basically pick one.
I feel you.
Either you want to find your person and build with your person and just have a regular job where you go in from 9 to 5 and when you go home, you go home. Or you want to build a particular business or empire or something like that. That's going to come first. Now, once you get settled and everything, then you can find you somebody. But at that particular point, most of the time, women is already set in their ways. They don't want to deal with this. They don't want to deal with that. I don't need you for this. I can do this for myself. You know what I'm saying? They be having those type of mindsets to where the point is, for real, being honest, you ain't good for no nigga no way. Because you're not willing to compromise.
Yeah, and like I said, at the end of the day, just because he got money, that has nothing to do with me. If I want to do something for myself, I'm gonna do something for myself. It don't matter about his money. I don't care what he got. I don't care. I know a lot of women think differently. They don't make them like me no more. That's just what it is. I'm one of them that I'm gonna have mine too. He got a nice whip. I got a nice whip. He got a nice career. I got something going on too. So at the end of the day, okay, you got more money than me. Cool. That's beautiful. But it's still your money.
But see, when I was single, I would kind of appreciate. I wouldn't mess with nobody who didn't have nothing because I looked at them as a liability.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And
I wasn't looking for dependent. So everyone had to at least come with some sort of, whether, like she said, hustle or mindset or something on their own. And then let's see how we can merge. Because I look at everybody having their own universe. You got your universe and your galaxy doing what you're doing before we meet. I got my own thing. And now we're trying to merge universes. You know what I mean? I'm trying to absorb you into mine and protect you and keep you calm so you could. But I encapsulate if I'm the man, I encapsulate your universe into my universe. And I try to keep your universe as comfortable as possible while maintaining.
Yeah, but your money is your money.
And I never tried to take. Not always.
But we talking about dating. Remember, we going back to we going back to paying.
So who's paying when we going on the first date?
If you ask me out, you're paying. If you ask me out, you're paying.
Is getting spent? The man's money.
Right. If you're asking me out, you're gonna spend the money. You're gonna spend the money. But see, I'm one of them type females that I'll fuck a motherfucker up and he asked me out and I still pay for my own shit. I got it.
I ain't paying for shit.
No, that's just me. I'm
gonna be honest.
That's me.
I ain't paying
I'm
for
being
shit.
honest. I'm being honest. I will pay for my own shit. You know why? Because I'm dating. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm dating you. You're not gonna.
Even in the dating stage, a man still has to provide something.
But pay.
Hold on. Women are not about to go out with them.
Right.
Women, y'all all know y'all not about to go out with
I didn't finish saying what I was saying.
No.
So y'all not about to go out with no dusty, crusty, broke bum. So
no.
Yeah, the man has to have some type of status about him, something going on. So that means he had to acquire stuff. Men, the difference between men and women at birth is that men don't have value. We have to get value as we get older, as we go through our journey and accomplish stuff, achieve stuff, and get to some type of status level. Women, y'all already born with a lot of value from the day your child born. You know what I'm saying? Way more value than the man has when he first starts on this earth. So a man has to inquire the value. The type of man that majority, I'm not talking about the one else, the majority of the women that's going for are these $100,000 caliber type status dudes. You get what I'm saying? Which we all know that average income in America is what?
I don't know.
Under 50. In some states it's 30. You see what I'm saying? So the caliber, sometimes the caliber of people's even dating level is some people's what I would call is like a fairy tale standard of this Prince Charming story or whatever. How this guy's supposed to have all this, all these accomplishments before he even asks you out, what's your name, your number, all this type of stuff. So you already know that the man has to come and provide from the jump to even get your type of attraction. He's not going to be around you unless females like bombs. He has to have some type of motion. So like I said, you had to go accomplish
This is
something.
dating though, right?
Right.
Even when he's saying looking at the person.
Can I say
you
this?
See him, you like he got to have all this. What he's saying.
I ain't never. I'm
from.
just saying. I'm talking about me as in general, or the people that I know. What I'm saying is, if you a man, right, and you ask me out on a date. Nowadays, men ask women out on dates for pussy, right? Excuse my language, but they ask women out on dates for pussy. They spend money on women on first dates and different dates for pussy, right? So if I'm going out on a date with a man and he got money, whatever, I'm still gonna pay for my own shit because I'm gonna let you know, bro, you ain't getting shit over here. I'm gonna pay for that. Oh, don't worry about it. I got it. I don't care what she's talking about. I'm gonna do that. I'm not talking about else. I'm talking about me.
But to be honest,
I'm talking about me.
Because that's wasting everybody's time at the point.
Not me. Because I want to see what he's talking about. At the end of the day, if you're interested, you're going to go see what they talking about. I don't necessarily have to have them pay for my shit.
Okay, so I feel where you're coming from. I get that part.
I'm just saying. I
get that part. Like, I totally, get what you're saying. Like, okay, because he might have the thinking, like, if he pays for my food, that he's going to.
Nowadays.
Right? Okay. So, me, I look at it like this. If he's giving me a vibe automatically, like some weird shit, and I'm like, damn, this dude trying to, take me at that part where I'm like, hey, I was kind of feeling him, and then he did that. I'll pay for my own shit because you looking at it like you're going to get something from it because you're already giving me that vibe that that's what you're doing.
Exactly.
But if I know that he was on some humble stuff, he asked me out, right? Yes, you asked me out. I'm going to expect you to pay, right? But when you do, I'm the type of person where I'll still be like, oh, thank you, whatever. I could have paid for it, or I'll leave a tip. Because at the end of the day, I chose to come out with you too. I gave you my time. You gave me your time. You asked me, and I'm feeling you. It depends on the vibe. But to me, that's just me.
I just always been.
I might not even give the tip at all. It just depends on the energy and the vibe. Right.
So quick question. I gotta go in a minute, but quick question too is like we also know, and even in the dating pool, is that it is a lot of women that do take manipulative advantage of the dating pool. And it was an actual news article. If you want to pull it up, it was a Chinese woman. She ate for a whole year for free, 3 meals a day, random different dudes, just going on a date just to eat.
I don't know. Some people may do that, but I couldn't.
But it's a majority of time. I don't like talking about the smaller number. We gotta talk about the masses because that's where the actual problem.
Can I say this? I know women that go on coffee dates with this guy, on lunch dates with this guy, on dinner dates with this guy. I'm just saying. I know people.
And that's what he's saying.
I know. That's what I know. That's what he's saying. I know people. They go on dinner dates with this person, coffee dates with this person, lunch dates, dinner date, brunches. They go different. They be with different people, but they got different men doing different shit, and they going different places and doing different shit with different men. So what you gonna say?
Because I know you gotta leave. Totally different.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I know people that do that, but is something wrong with that? They're single.
But I mean, you don't think that's taking advantage?
No, I'm gonna say if you're single, right, it ain't taking advantage. At the end of the day, I'm single. I ain't gotta answer him The one taking me to coffee date. I ain't got an answer to the one taking me on lunch date. I ain't got an answer. I want to see which one I like. I'm about to see which one of them I like. I'm gonna have a conversation with them. We gonna kick it. We ain't fucking. We ain't none of that. We have a conversation. I'm going to coffee. I'm going to.
If you're not genuinely interested in that person,
how do you know that? I'm interested in all four of them. I'm interested in all four. I'm interested in all four. I'm saying I'm interested in all four. I just don't know which one.
I get that, but I couldn't do that because I couldn't balance that out. That's too much. I couldn't do that.
When a nigga do that, y'all talk about your whore.
I don't talk about none of that because not me. Not me.
I couldn't do that. I can't balance that. You know, I can't balance.
That's too much.
So you can't get mad at those few men because y'all. Another thing too, a lot of females do is take few instances of their own personal perspective of life, and then they magnify the world's reality of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever,
like your little opinion, whatever 98% of the world.
Whatever Tommy did to you, you know what I'm saying? Now you projecting that on everybody, you know what I'm saying? Type of stuff. So,
yeah, women do that a lot.
Women do that a lot.
That's certain women. Certain women.
Certain women. A lot of them do that. When women are going out on dates, you cannot say that.
That's like saying majority of men, all men do certain shit. That ain't true. Because it's too many. It's too many people. It's too many people.
You just said that. You also said that. I ain't trying to get some pussy.
Certain men though. What we're talking about, certain men. Nowadays, I said certain men nowadays that take you out on dates and spend money want the pussy. That's what I said.
Generally,
that's what I said.
How many days do you have to realize that? Hey, I don't even like this bug. You know what I'm saying? Before you just cut it off.
Immediately, once I go to that coffee date.
If it stands past one to two dates, you obviously had some type of interest.
What they do for you,
you know what I'm saying?
You're just a friend.
I like all five of them.
You're a friend. You're just a friend zone.
I didn't feel you. I'm done.
But I'm gonna keep going out with you and spending your money because we just.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Because the friends don't allow women to have accountability if something does go wrong. That hey, this is not my ex. This I ain't have nothing to do with, buddy. He was just a friend.
No, we not though. That ain't.
Pay your little taxes, get some bread off of the situation. Yes, and keep it moving.
Certain women, you're talking about a certain.
It's a lot of women. It's a lot of. Okay, so. Hush, we are
not the majority.
Hush,
don't try to.
We the minority. Let's just say it. We the minority. Because I know a gazillion chicks. I know a gazillion. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I done been the third wheel so many times with my homegirls going out to eat because they don't want to be with dude by themselves, and he pay for my meal. Her meal and his meal.
What happens in those type of situations?
Everything.
Is a man accountable now because you brought a friend that he ain't know that you bringing and have to pay for the meal?
But I got girlfriends that what?
I know people do it.
What you doing? What you doing? You busy? You busy?
I know people that do it. I know people that do it.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I know girls that be like, "Oh, you want to buy me a drink? Well, my girl with me too, so you gonna buy my drink and her drink."
And that's another thing I was about to say too. The club.
I done been out with these females before.
It's a lot of majority of the females go out with no wallet, no purse. You know why?
Because they know
men is gonna be in there buying them drinks.
They what they call them bar flies. They call bar flies.
And another thing is about the way you dress too. We never heard a nun talk about, oh, he looked at me in a sexual way.
Excuse me, I love y'all, but can we get to the next question? Because now y'all talking about dressing, and that's another topic. We ain't about to. I get it, but let's go to the next question.
Because if it was an interview, I don't know before I get out. If it was an interview for your job, you're not gonna come dressing that way, right? You're gonna come dressed and impressed for that job, right? Because you want to get this job, right? It's the same thing with a dating, even a little bit more. If you really want this man's attention, man's providing, man's respect, man's protection, and all this list of stuff, then why don't you apply the same thing you're going to when you talking about 9 to 5? We got to go to that interview. You don't do that.
Because
you wear something more rebellion, don't you?
Because a lot of women that's raised today, a lot of young women that are raised in this day and age, they mama go to the club with them. You know what I'm saying? So they, you know what I'm saying? So they, right, that part. So it's a different caliber of females these days that do this. That's why I said before, we don't vet the people that we are supposedly interested in. You know what I'm saying? Men, y'all see these chicks, they titties sitting up, they ass out, and they, you know what I'm saying? Some men, oh, I'm ready, you know what I'm saying? And y'all act, you know what I'm saying? Y'all act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So women set shit out here to attract those certain individuals. To attract those certain individuals. So at the end of the day, if you one of those dudes that's attracting, don't be mad at the game. And if you those type of woman that's sitting this shit out here to attract them, don't be, y'all playing the game.
But then they be mad though too.
So she can't be mad and you can't be mad. At the end of the day, if you don't want them type of broads, don't fall in that particular category. When I see you coming, hold on, baby girl. Let me stop you right there. I ain't him.
It's about the mindset of the motive of the character of each person. It don't even matter about sex or female, male. It's about the motive of the person and who they choose to be and how they choose to be with themselves before they even get with you. You can tell who's.
If you a simple chick,
I'm gonna want somebody to pay for my food because I can lead myself. So if I'm going to add anybody of interest, I want to see your response and behavior. Or if you're even hurt from being scarred from financially of a woman that did take advantage of you financially. I want to see if you're going to carry that on. I want to see if you know that I apparently can myself. But I want to see if you're going to just watch me. And of course, I'm always going to have that as a backup to pay for myself. But I want to see, because why am I going to have a higher level interest for you when you already are saying or emotionally behaving
playing games?
Or you're going to make it about that category topic of I just want to see if you was going to expect me to pay for it.
Yeah,
if you care. It's your motive, who you are as a person. I don't choose to be that. I am my essence. I'm very sweet past being whatever. Like I said, I take myself to nice places. Like I can pay for an expensive regular higher than Penn Station. Like, so if you make it an issue, like I don't expect the most.
She said higher than Penn Station.
I'm not going to McDonald's either, but I'm not expecting like, Applebee's is an issue. Like that's not an issue to me. It's about the effort.
It's about the person.
You want my time and
it don't matter where you go. If you interested, you interested. I don't give a fuck. If I'm interested, I don't give a fuck where we going. I don't give a fuck what you paying.
It contradicts leadership for me. And so, and partnership and as an individual, and then trying to have interest in anybody else anyway. So,
yeah, the majority of women aren't like that though. A lot of us.
What's the next question?
But you shouldn't go no. You shouldn't go nowhere where you can't pay for your own anyway.
Look, he like, man, I ain't trying to get. But listen. Like at the end of the day, everybody different. Just like all men ain't the same, all women ain't the same.
Right.
Everybody don't think the same. All women don't think the same. All men don't think the same. So, it's a billion. It's so many people in the world. Everybody is totally different. So, I'm speaking on me and what I know, like what she doing, like what you doing. I'm just one of them people that when I was took on dates, I just had money to pay for my own shit. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna, and then his vibe make you be like, I got it.
I don't want his phone to die. I want him to get his question out right now.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about today's love life versus back in the day where you can meet up face to face instead of all these like little dating apps and stuff
I
like
don't
that?
even know the dating apps.
All right, no, like y'all. That's why I'm gonna ask my question because y'all.
No, you can ask that question. I know people that got married off of dating apps. I know people that's been married for years off of dating apps. I know people that's married off Facebook. I know people that right now. Two of my people came to my birthday. I ain't gonna say their name, but they met on Facebook. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but they both knew me, and they met on Facebook. I know somebody that's married, been married for years off of Facebook. So it depends on the people. It depends on that person if they want to date on Facebook, if they want to date on the apps. That's up to them because everybody ain't the same. people are different. You get what I'm saying? Like me, I would never do that. You feel what I'm saying? I would never date nobody on Facebook. I would never go on a dating app. That's just me. You get what I'm saying? But everybody ain't the same. Everybody is different. I just know people that it actually worked for them.
Back in the day, love was better than that.
A perspective for me for apps, I used to feel like that, but then I feel like as far as intelligent and even dating in general, we all don't know who people are in person, whether we meet them at the job, like you said, we don't vet enough. Whether it was at the grocery store, whether somebody approached you first or vice versa. And I still feel like it's the same. You can tell by, pictures, type of pictures, where you conversate, the way they try to lead about exchanging information, like contact information. Like you can tell, and I feel like you can't be naive in general, in person, online. I know a lot of people that, date online too, but I feel like it's still the same. Same if you.
Yeah, but it be a lot of catfishing online.
I just think
it be a lot of catfishing online, baby.
It's more.
People shouldn't be like meeting up, especially if how things change. You shouldn't be doing things that's unsafe.
I think a gay man invented it. Actually,
it's more room. It's more room for. It's more room for deception when you're meeting someone online. For me, you know what I'm saying. You're not able to get that one-to-one contact. You're not able to pick up a vibe. You're not able to follow your. You know what I'm saying.
Yes,
for me, it's all about a vibe. It's all about your intuition. Like, ooh, dude,
let's link up.
I don't know what it is, but it's something about dude that I don't think I wanna. You know what I'm saying. Me personally, I pay attention to that because when my vibe be on, so it's like I think that's more of a younger person thing because y'all.
No, it ain't. It's old ass. Baby, it's old.
It could be some older people.
It's old ass women,
but it's a more of a younger person thing with y'all and these younger people with this technology and thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all more technology. Technology savvy. You know what I'm saying with this, so y'all comfortable with meeting somebody online.
Don't say that. That ain't true.
You know what I'm saying?
Older people
that ain't true.
Too.
But it is
because
they don't go nowhere.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying? It's easier.
It's
convenient for the old folks. But it's a lot of young folks that be like, "Oh, I met so and so." I mean,
it's all ages.
Playing the numbers game. You know what I'm saying? Just being realistic, playing the numbers game. You know what I'm saying? Somebody my age or somebody that's 22, who gonna be more susceptible to meet
person.
You know what I'm saying? Meet somebody online. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all be like, what's your
right? There's the older older people. I don't agree with that.
Y'all don't even ask for phone numbers no more these days. Y'all ask for social media shit.
Even the older people do too.
Yeah, they do now. Some of them do.
So I don't agree with that. I love my L's, my twins, but at the end of the day, I don't agree with that. It's a lot of older women that's on and older men that's on Facebook and on the apps than the younger ones, because the younger ones out in the streets, the younger ones can see and meet people. We in the house, we working every day. A lot of older people is on them apps, on the Facebook, getting catfish, sending their money to motherfuckers, and all of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Because they thinking they
you this catfish.
They just look. Wait a minute. Some lady just gave out $280,000 to Brad Pitt. But it wasn't Brad Pitt on fucking line. Because he had AI acting like it was Brad Pitt. This is what I'm saying. Desperate. She was only 50. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's some desperate shit.
Need some money to man pictures and try to mix it in with
y'all silly.
A same complexion looking like of a younger dude.
I'm just saying, on the online, and it's a lot of older people. It ain't majority, and it's young too. It's all ages.
It shouldn't be an online situation.
I know people that's successful in their marriages and everything.
You should be wanting to meet someone that's like in person. Like, y'all not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, dating each other online. Y'all not gonna be for the rest of y'all life online. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have some type of you gonna have some personal contact. And if you don't have no personal contact,
they don't have no FaceTime. They don't have no personal contact. They be in relationships with people online for
That's
2 years.
That's because y'all slow.
For 2 years.
That's because they slow.
They is.
So, they MRDD out here.
Yeah,
they slow.
Yeah. So can I say this? Do y'all got one more question?
Yeah, me and Sam still gotta ask our question.
Go ahead.
He trying to, my son, like, what's up, Rashid in the building?
Right now
Go ahead.
is, I would like to know what has been the most valuable advice that's applicable to your relationship that you received and that you will give to someone else.
Let me go first. I really don't take people advice like that.
You know it all already. Don't worry about
it. Ain't that. It's not that I know it all. Y'all playing with me. Quit playing in my face. It's not that I know it all. It's just that I'm gonna run and do my life the way I'm gonna do my life, regardless if somebody give me their advice. I'm just being honest. That's just me. But the most advice that I've gotten from people, and that people that's married for years, is they told me, do not allow, like, keep a front for you and your husband. Y'all connected, right? So don't let the children, don't let nobody outside of y'all marriage with y'all reflect and fuck up what y'all got going on. Y'all got to keep a what is it called? Like when you together, you got to keep that bond and that one with your partner. If it's kids, if it's outsiders, if it's cousins, if it's, they told me that, and I already knew that though. I'm not saying I know everything. I just don't got to take everybody's advice. It's my life. I'm going to live my life the way I want to, even though I'm telling people that advice, because a lot of people will tell somebody something and they do different. They do the opposite because of it. That's just what I'm saying. But that was the most that people told me, keep a united front with you and your husband. Don't let them kids, don't let the outsiders, nobody fuck up what y'all got going on if y'all want to keep y'all relationship. That's what a person told me. They've been married for 43 years.
Yeah. I can't say no one that's been married for a long period of time that's giving me, I can remember, that can recall, that's giving me any particular advice.
These comments got me weak.
So, but I've heard people say things like, don't go to sleep mad, what I'm saying, those type of things. But the thing that sticks in my mind for the most part is just talk to one another. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to have uncomfortable conversations. You know what I'm saying? If I can't talk to you, I shouldn't be able to talk to nobody.
Hi, Yvette. Yeah. I'm going to bed mad as hell.
What about?
I'm just playing.
I mean, I'm honestly, I'm saying with her, like, it's not no one really that said something to me that's like stuck in my head. But my grandparents were married for a long time. And I'm from Africa, so my grandma was like 13 when she married him. He was like 18, 17, back in the day. And they were married for years. Like my grandfather was 90 when he died, and my grandma was in like early 80s.
But they stuck together though,
right?
They
stuck together, and then my parents are still together. But African relationship, the parents are very strong, like strong minded. They don't show love, affection. They don't, show that. But structure, like keeping communication, I saw that embedded in them to teach me. Like if you have a good relationship, you have to make sure you communicate, and you have to still show affection, and then whatever.
I hope y'all can hear her, because somebody said they couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I be yelling. I can't talk loud.
You can't yell. She just
I can't be loud.
She just talk real low, y'all. She talk low. And but like no, that might do the whole room. It do the whole room.
It's just like basically communicating and just still showing affection, showing that you love them and supportive. Like other than that, no one's ever said something that's like, and like she said, I've heard don't go to bed mad. Don't, stuff like that. But
and keep a united front with you and your partner, where y'all don't let people see what y'all do.
Don't
like Sam tried to play in my face. Somehow she just know everything. That's my brother. He be on that. But anyway, it's not that. I'm just gonna do what I want to do at the end of the day. So, but I just always go by that. That's just what I do. I just go by that. I'm gonna go by what I want to do and how we gonna do what we do with us.
Yes. Because I mean,
you can't compare your shit to nobody else's.
I can't tell nobody else that's married. I can't. It's people that say, "Oh, I just love you and David. I just want to be like you and David."
You
marriage
can't be
and
like you and David.
Everybody's marriage is different. Like I can't tell you.
You gotta know how to compromise.
I can't tell. I can't tell you how my marriage is, and
you can't find no medium ground to stand on.
Yes,
even when you're married, like you're not gonna stand at all. Like, and a lot of times it comes with compromising, and you gotta know. I agree with that. You gotta sit your ass down. Like, nigga, we ain't running by your rules today. Like, we not finna do that. This ain't all about. It ain't your way or the highway. Goddamn it, it's our way.
It's my way or the highway.
So what's your question, babe?
My way.
What's your question?
That's a song, y'all. We got a song.
What's your question, babe? I know you next.
I'm just gonna do some general stuff because I got off the internet.
No. Say I'm trying to start stuff.
No, I'm not. I'm staying straight between the lines. Nothing to do
anything that he says is gonna be like.
No, it ain't. I picked one that was not there. So what it says,
he lived there though.
In this ultra sensitive society, when it comes to the interaction between men and women, how can we comment or give a woman a compliment and not be taken as creepy or something else? How do y'all feel like y'all want men to compliment y'all on anything, and what is a thing a compliment that a man can approach? Because if a complete stranger says, "I like your shoes," or "I like the way you do this," or "I like that," most women retract and feel a certain type of way because why he looking at me? Why he say something to me? And it's like, damn, like why? Where is the line for all the men out here that trying to approach a woman? What's an acceptable compliment, and how would y'all expect it to come at this stage of development? Good question.
Realistically speaking, it depends on a woman. If you're a woman that's always somebody saying something to you all the time, you're gonna be dissatisfied by the compliments. I'm just not gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how.
Don't care.
It ain't gonna matter how you say it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be looked at a particular way because you know what I'm saying. You are a woman who's been complimented numerous occasions, and you don't. If you feel like you don't hurt them all, you know, like that dress look good on you, and it be like,
see, if someone say it like that. That's not a compliment.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you were going to ignore it. That's not genuine compliment. Honestly, I'll just be like, "Oh, thank you." You know what I mean? And keep it moving.
Okay, then you say thank you. You keep it pushing.
Can we say this? Can I say this? Can I say this? Can I say this?
I would not to him. I would say thank you. And then be like, "Oh,
can I say this?" It depends on where
I would keep it pushing.
If he keep coming to me, it depends on me. If I'm interested, then I'm gonna bite. You know what I mean?
It depends where I'm at.
I'm like,
it depends on where I'm at.
How he comes at me. You know?
Yeah, it depends on where I'm at. It depends on how he say it, and it depends on his body language. It depends on everything. It depends on everything.
It depends on her mood at that particular point in time.
All of that.
That's all it depends on. Your mood.
It depends on that because
I'm just trying to do
genuine
listen. To me, I have people say to me a lot. I don't know why, but they say, "I know you got a man." That's a compliment, but it's still like, "Shut up." That means you don't talk to me, right?
Yeah.
So I like that. I like when people say that. I know you married or something. Okay, yep. I just keep it pushing. Like I don't talk to you. I don't look. Fuck you talk about. Like you feel what I'm saying? But I get that a lot. I don't know why, but I get it a lot. I get a lot of people always say, "I know you got a dude
because you look kept. You look kept."
Yeah, that's that part.
But I keep myself.
But
no, it's a. You see, that's where you get. This where you go. It's where you go. It's where you go left, high.
No, I'm talking to. I know. Me and my husband. I'm messing with my husband because absolutely, I know what the fuck. Stop it, y'all! Calm the fuck down.
No, I'm laughing at the Sam. Calm the fuck down. I'm laughing at you how you reacted to Sam.
I'm fucking with my husband because I do that with him. That's just what I do. But absolutely, but I do I keep myself as well, but I most definitely, yes, absolutely.
It's the difference between you keeping yourself.
I'm happy in my relationship, so it might look like that, but they don't know that.
You look a certain way. I'm telling you, you look a certain when you single and you keeping yourself. You look different than when you are in a relationship and you are, you know what I'm saying, and you are happy and you look different. You look different. You look different.
I've been looking the same forever. I'm sorry.
You look different. You look different.
That's not.
You give off a different energy. How about that? You give off a different energy.
I'm just being real. I'm not like everybody. I ain't gonna agree with what everybody's saying. I've been always look kept. Period. So that ain't true.
So they always figured you had a dude, is what we're saying.
Yeah, that's what they always say that to you for your whole life.
For a while.
For your whole life.
Hello. And she said it depends on your attitude.
I don't know.
A lot of men say that to test you. Because you can.
I don't pay nobody no attention.
You can be one of those women that just
like,
always gotta mean.
I ain't about to have no conversation with no niggas or men. Sorry, I ain't gonna say niggas.
Conversation starters.
Yeah.
Conversation starters.
I don't conversate.
They want to see if they got a chance with you.
Oh, I don't do that. Never have. Even when I was single.
I've complimented women that I'm not.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to have no.
Everybody know me. I've never done that. I don't sit around and conversate and do that.
I've come to women and say, "Ooh, I like your sandals. My wife loves blinky shit." You know what I'm saying? I go get my wife and be like, "Look, babe, look at her sandals." I'm not trying to.
Don't never come and get me in to look at nobody's sandals though.
Try to interact.
Don't never do that.
You know what I mean? Because
don't never do that.
Because I've seen so many women get degraded. I seen so many women get put down and emotionally and audibly put down and not picked up. So I don't have a problem with giving a woman who I have no attraction to a compliment.
You look at it as encouragement.
Encouragement is uplifting the female.
But ain't too many people like that, like you.
Exactly. So with that being said, without being said, and someone gives you that and you creepy, like. Okay.
Don't come and grab me as my man and be like, look at her shoes.
I've never told an individual that he was creepy, even when they've been creepy.
Yeah, I just.
You know what I'm saying? I've been around where a lot of men. I've had a lot of compliments. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I've had them creepy uncles. They'll say something to me, and I've had somebody to give me a genuine compliment.
Creepy uncles.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't a creepy. That's what I call a creepy uncle.
Yeah, creepy uncle.
That's what I call a creepy uncles. Ooh, you look good. You look good in them James, girl. You look you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the creepy. That's creepy. That's creepy. You know what I'm saying? And y'all might not be them. Y'all not them dudes. Y'all not them dudes. You know what I'm saying? But we y'all men, yes. Men, but you gotta think, men, y'all hunters. Period. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hunt different.
Women is hunters too.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Now, we hunters now.
Yeah, y'all taught us.
Y'all saying we learn from y'all.
Yeah, we learn from y'all. But how long does now go back? It ain't just now. Now been for a long time now. So stop saying now.
We've been. I've
never been around
since the NBA All-Star game started hitting. That's when we was hunters. That's when we started being hunters. Did you not hear me say since the NBA All-Star game started jumping off? What was that? The 70s? That's before Freaknik.
So all women ain't hunters though.
You know what I'm saying? But we learned the hunting game from y'all. Keeping it a band.
All women ain't hunters.
Back in the day.
We learned from y'all. We learned from y'all.
I ain't hunting shit.
We learned from y'all. As a general statement, we learned from y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well,
period.
Okay.
They came into effect when y'all was able to start voting.
So we about to we about to get off of here because we've been on here a little over, y'all. But I'm gonna say this. Hey, we about to get off of here. Oh, wait a minute. I can read some of these comments. Let me read some of these comments real quick before we get off of here. So, wait a minute. Let me get to them. It's a whole lot of comments in here. Okay, Jamie J, earlier when we was talking about the one little shit in the club, she was like, nah, if it get my blood pressure up, ain't got time to too old for the drama. Hell, my bones ache. Jamie, I love you. I can't wait till you come up here and say too old, be out, acting a fool. She saying it's too people too old to be out, acting a fool, all that little extra shit. And then she said, period, ain't no real man gonna let nothing happen to their queen, period. And then it say, yep, me and mine will leave immediately on that type mess, like we could drink, smoke, party at home, as we do. And then I'm gonna read what Gino Pitts, he said, what if a man is not getting what they want and know right, then they're what they want from the start. Then know what they want from the start. What if a man
he didn't know what he wanted from the start?
Not getting what they want
and know right and that they want. It be the spell check, y'all. I'm sorry. It be the spell check. I don't know really what he's saying.
They knew what they wanted from the start, but they realized they wasn't getting it. Yeah.
Oh, well, what you asked? You asked a question?
That was a whole other topic.
It's hard to go back to
I'm just reading the comments.
To try to put them in perspective on all the different questions.
Yeah, because I couldn't read what he was saying.
That's a lot of need an editor for that. You know what I mean?
Okay, this say, yeah, he say, what do a woman look for in a man if you don't have stability? If the woman don't have stability or the man? I'm sorry, Gino Pitts. Because we've been talking like a mother. I couldn't. We was talking. I can't do that. It's too many comments. You can't never do that. We'll have to go back. So everybody got to go back and read the comments and comment on it. Because that's just, we'll just go back and read the comments. We'll just go back. And then it say, hey, what's up? What's up with my Clinton Kelly? Shout out to Worldwide. What's good with you? We gotta send you some music too. It say in the old ones, especially the women, are with that bullshit looking for a mythical Negro. He was saying when he was answered about the dating and stuff. That's what he talking about, I think.
Go back to that question, what he said before Mr. Kelly.
Which one? What a woman look for in a man if he doesn't have stability?
No, it was one after that.
What do a
woman? About the same guy.
Yeah. Gino Pitt said it.
What do a woman look for in a man if you don't have stability?
Nope.
This one?
Nah, that wasn't even.
No,
it got to be this one that's coming up because that was the other one.
If a man tell you what they want,
and
want to fight,
When that first
right here, this one. That's that one. Let me see. It's about to come up. It say, why do a woman first defense is to fight when they don't get an answer? I don't know what he's talking about. He said that's somebody he know doing it.
I've seen that situation where a woman asks a man a question and a man gets silent on her. And she know he got an answer, like, and she like, nigga, don't be serious acting like, and because she know the nigga is not lying to her. She didn't call him in something, like, what you doing on your phone? Who was that? And the nigga try to act like it's nothing. And she like, her first thing is to get agitated and go and cross it. Her masculine energy bubbles up, and then she wants to be aggressive.
That ain't what I'm getting from that. I'm sorry. I guess everybody different.
Because
I'm getting that from that.
Because she don't know how to
control.
She
when he say fighting, I'm thinking about hands.
She emotionally charged.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm thinking about putting hands on him. I don't.
If she don't
fight, that's not what I'm.
Argument is a fight when you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, that ain't what when I hear fight, and when I look at that, I'm looking at fight far as. I'm saying what I'm taking from that, just like everybody take shit differently. I'm not taking it like how y'all taking it. I'm taking it as he's saying like fighting, like putting your hands on them and all of that. That's what I'm getting from that. I'm not getting nothing else from that.
A fight can be mentally too. So
a fight can be
but
like
we just
a fight can
but we just
I thought
we
fight
just
so let's
guesstimating
look at
that.
it in the mental aspect of it. Let's just take that for consideration. Why?
So
I would need him to explain that,
because
that ain't what I got.
Like,
from
what
that,
is the woman's first defense? First defense is to get aggressive when we don't get the answer that we want, because we think y'all playing in our face. We think y'all playing in our face. You know what I'm saying? And why you playing in my face? We get upset about you playing in our face.
So do you expect the man to have the same response when y'all playing in our face?
Right. That wasn't the question though.
No, but I'm asking that.
What do we expect y'all to be aggressive?
What's the question?
When y'all, because we, you know what I'm saying? What do you
switch the role around?
So why does a man's first defense to get aggressive with a woman? That's a female trait for a man to get aggressive with a woman and want to fight a woman. That's a female trait.
Yeah, that is.
Or argue.
That's a female trait.
But why?
But it's a female trait. Any man that want to argue or be want to fight with a woman, it's a female trait. They'll say if you a real man, you gonna dead that shit. I'm not about to argue with you on this shit. I'm not about to get in there with you and leave it what it is. No matter what the fuck she talking about.
I plead the fifth. I ain't saying nothing else.
So when a woman does it, then that's because she's emotional.
She's displaying masculine energy. She being
masculine. That ain't true.
She's trying to be aggressive with a man, and she ain't in that, and that's not even her arena. She shouldn't be aggressive with no man.
Yeah, that's what I'm not fighting no man.
You shouldn't want to fight or want to argue with no man.
I don't like to argue, but I'm not going to physically put my hands on.
So at the end of the day, Gino Pitts.
Hold on, read Kelly.
Yeah, but at the end, I'm gonna read it. But at the end of the day, Gino Pitts, this is me, because like I said, everybody's opinion is their opinion. Period. When you said fight, I was thinking about putting hands and doing all of that. So I didn't. Everybody putting their own little scenarios on it, but that's not what I was thinking when you said that. When you said the woman first defense is to fight when they don't get an answer. At the end of the day, if I don't get an answer, then I'm not gonna even worry about it. I'm gonna be quiet too. That's just what it is. So everybody different. So I don't know. Everybody's situation different. Everybody is different. The man, the woman, everybody's different. So at the end of the day, so let's Clinton Kelly. He in here going in. Wait a minute, you in here talking about the JJ? Hold on. Wait a minute.
I read that.
Clinton Kelly in here talking about for JJ and everything. Come on now, family. You say. Okay, so we gonna read this.
And just to answer y'all question about that question we just asked, you guys are not the vast majority. We're talking about the vast majority of people.
Same thing on the panel for Men Mondays. Ain't the same.
So you really can't answer that question effectively.
No,
you can't.
No,
okay.
We speaking for the vast majority, and you guys are the selective ones that really.
But that's how I feel about Men Mondays. Everybody on the panel is totally different. So come on, let's read these, because he put in comments in here. So he said if she didn't buy it or pay the bill, this was when he was talking about the dating. She don't have any business inquiring about what mammy the fuck I'm doing on my phone. He just saying like, don't worry about what's going on if you ain't doing shit. I guess that's what he said. I don't know.
If you ain't paid the bill, you can't worry about what I'm doing on my phone.
Right.
Basically.
I guess when we talk about that fighting, and like we had an example of talking about, when I don't get an answer.
Oh, wait a minute.
He might be from a different.
Look what he said right there.
It might be.
Man, straight up with JJ arguing, snatching phones and asking questions. Oh yeah, he talking right. When men be going that right.
Say what?
He talking about it's not rocket science. He said I go in on men and women. Hey, I got you, but I go in on whoever too. And what you talk about with the JJ arguing and the snatching phones, what is you talking about?
He said niggas is acting like pussies when they when they going up and run up on a woman, snatching her phone and inquiring what she doing on the phone. She acting like a pussy.
But what about the women? Because women do it too.
That's what he said. That
she ain't gonna be the snatcher stuff phone. You not paying the bill.
Talking about what the fuck I'm doing on my phone. And what the fuck I'm doing it with. If you ain't paying my bill or you ain't buy this motherfucker, stay the fuck back. Stay in your lane. That's what my niggas saying.
Okay, shout out to Queen Kelly. We about to send you some of this music though.
Thank you for turning.
Yeah. But we about to get up off of here. I know, for real, because I don't be knowing really what they be saying. I take you for clarifying. I take from it what I want to take from it. Just like argue from another country. I do. You might be right. I'm gonna be on both of them. He said both of them. That part. So let me say this. Let me say this, y'all. I like, trust me, I don't mean no harm. I just like to argue with y'all comments because I don't understand some of the shit, just like y'all might not understand what I say. But at the end of the day, it's Women Wednesdays, y'all. We here every Wednesday. And we might be late. He said he from California, the Bay Area. I know that's right. Shout out.
Worldwide in the building.
Shout out.
Prayers for California and LA.
Yeah, prayers to y'all with that. Yeah.
Rest in peace to everybody who lost somebody.
Yeah, for real shit.
Town business.
So, but yeah, we most definitely need y'all to tune in to Sundays from 3 to 4 on Busy One. Shout out to Barry, Busy One Radio. We love Busy One Radio. Shout out to everybody on Busy One Radio. Shout out to Men Motivational Mondays. That's one of my favorite shows. And of course, Women Wednesdays always gonna be my favorite. So shout out to Women Wednesdays. We need some new hosts too. And
share, like, and engage.
We need, yeah, for sure. Share, like, engage. Make sure y'all subscribe to Day to Day Podcast on YouTube. And we most definitely always gonna be here for Let's Talk About It Fridays. He said, nah, the Southerners are fire, not up. Okay, that's what's up. But we out of here, y'all. And like I said, it is what it is, because I'm gonna say what I want to say. And it's my opinion. But everybody, we out of here. We love y'all. Tune in next week. We'll be back. We will be back.
Peace.
Yep, whenever I can find it. We out of here.
I'm the boss of all bosses, so be cautious. I make it flood in the club, homie, my style awesome. I got your bitch seasick when she see chips that I'm tossing. It's nothing to a stunner, baby, I'ma keep